Check one, check two. Yeah. Adam22, you know, who we covered a few times. Guess he's got this hip hop podcast somewhat called No Jumper, right? But then he also has a talk show with his wife, Lena the Plug Talk Show, right? Where I guess they talk about porn, the porn industry. In case y'all are unaware, but I'm sure most of y'all are, that he just let his wife do a scene with another male adult star. And he's talking about how he's going to make so much money from this. But, of course, he's getting slammed all over Twitter about this, right? So in case you ain't knowing right now, go to Twitter right now and you will actually see that there is a debate going on right now where Adam is basically saying that, hey, he feels more secure with himself now that he let his wife get banged by another man on camera. And everybody's saying, nah, dude, you took a major L. You're a cuck or whatever the word is. That's that, man. Now, I can tell that this is bothering Adam. Because if it wasn't, why would you be tweeting about this? Let's just go over the tweets real quick. So, yo, this is hilarious. This right here is hilarious, though. So Adam tweeted this morning, "It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall, it wasn't that big a deal." Pause. "She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls, and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman," he even called him a gentleman, "has been amazing for both her career and our business." All right, respect. "Overall, I'm glad we did it. And this is the greatest part right here. I'm happy to report that her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size." And if y'all don't know what BBC stands for, I suggest that y'all go look that up. Whoa, what a tweet, man. What a tweet. That's something that makes me think about Western civilization, social media, and how we honor marriage today. Keep in mind, y'all, this is not his girlfriend. This is his wife. Let's cue in the wedding pictures. Oh, and then he goes on to say, "We interview a different girl every week and then we sleep with her. Go sign up now for $5 a month." Man, this is like ultimate pimping at its finest. So we in the new generation of pimping, right? That's what this is. This is the new generation of pimping. So let's just be honest, Adam. Right here where you say, "She's watched you sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship." The part where you say that when she slept with that gentleman, it has been amazing for both your career and business. Career and business, I would think, are the same thing. So what I think you're trying to say is that it's been amazing for your self-esteem. You know why? Because then he goes on to tweet this after people started responding with, "Man, what the heck are you talking about, dude?" He's not ignoring the hate. You're not ignoring the hate. You talk about you're ignoring the hate, but you're not ignoring the hate. And then you say, this is a interesting response right here. "How many sex partners have you had? No offense, but you resemble some sort of whatever. Not sure why this app is giving you the confidence." We'll get into that other tweet later because he posted some other tweets, which is just like, whoa, damn. I don't think that having a lot of sex partners really should matter of one's take. Also, on top of that, I find it interesting that we now live in an era where porn, I think, is controlling the mainstream. I think that there was a time when men watched porn, but they were also married. And they watched porn to just have fantasies. Some might call that cheating. I could see that definitely today in some ways. Depends upon how much. I myself have stopped watching porn. I find it to be negative in some ways. I feel in the beginning that it was needed. But now I think that porn is bad. I think that it's a bad thing. It's a bad addiction. I know that we can't all say no to it at times. At times, it can have its purpose. Just like going to the strip club. Sometimes, you know, people are like, "You go to the strip club?" But it's like, yeah, I want to watch some girls dance. What's wrong with that? You don't have to go in there with a perverted mindset. Sometimes it's just nice to see a woman dance on a stripping pole. I think we all can agree with that. I even have female friends who like going to the strip club. Okay? But I feel like the society now today has just been so brainwashed by social media that now everybody's just so infatuated with porn to now where we have porn stars that are now letting their wives do porn that they marry. But I mean, if you marry in the porn industry, how can you hate, right? But something just seems incredibly twisted about this. And it doesn't seem like it sends out the right message. I will say this real quick, that if we travel to the Middle East, this will be heavily frowned upon. But do we even want to go there? I don't know if I want to get too into other cultures and what's tolerated, because I've noticed that when I bring that up in American society, a lot of people get backlash and or a lot of people give backlash, and they don't understand the reality because most of y'all have not ever traveled there before. But if you do decide to take a trip to the Middle East, you will see that the women are very different out there. They do not believe in the same American cultures and values that we believe in. And then Adam goes on to say, well, you know what? My wife has watched me have sex with hundreds of girls, so I feel that it's only right that now she gets to try her first BBC. You see, this is the generation of hip hop and rap music that we're in right now, is that men want to dress like women, and then they want to allow their women to go fuck other men. And that's what turns them on about it. Let me go to this other tweet that Adam said. He said, kind of weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck, so be it. Words of Adam. I think that that is technically one of the dumbest tweets I've ever read. That's one of the dumbest, dumbest. I'm glad that this person just put up L right here. And it's just like, this dude got tats all over his face. I mean, I know he's doing his thing. I know he's big in porn. This is good for him too, man. He's getting so much publicity from this. I mean, this is going to be good for his career. Lena the Plug, this is probably going to be good for her. And how much money they going to make off of this? They're going to make some money off of this. Adam, look at the women that you are having sex with, though. This is one thing I got to critique you on. I have looked at some of the women that you've had sex with, and they're not really that hot, man. They're not. Some of them are. Some of them are. I'll give you that. Some of them got nice asses, and some of them are hot. But they're not really that hot, man. I mean, I've been to Brazil, okay? I've been to some other countries. And I got to tell you that I've seen some badder women out there that do not require as much. I mean, let me ask you all a question, man. Does this chick really look that hot to you? She don't look that hot to me. I mean, that looks average to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm a different type of man, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, I feel like he thinks that because he talks to women with low self-esteem, that he's doing something. Look, man, you got a little bit of money, and that's about it. Like, let's talk like men. This is a man's show. You got millions of dollars, and these are the type of females that you pull in. Man, come on. Come on, man. Anybody with money can have lots of sex. But the Beatles wrote a song that is still true to this day. You can't buy love. Are you buying love from any of these women? You see, that's what's wrong with this society today, is that we're just talking about frivolous sex, making cash from hustling, but there's no more love, you know? Ain't nobody talking about that. Like, y'all ain't talking about that on your show. And then after, this is the greatest part right here. It just keeps going, man. Just 5 minutes ago, he puts this tweet up. Let's see. And I love the responses are hilarious. But then just 5 minutes later, he puts this tweet up. If any of you ladies responding to this tweet want to get interviewed and then fucked on Plug Talk, please DM me. Man, this is pimping at its finest. And you know what's funny is that I think there's some women out there that are going to take that check, which I'm not mad at them, as they should. But don't tell me that prostitution is not legal in America, because it sure is. And OnlyFans is the front runner of that organization. And OnlyFans is the front runner of that business. And let me say this, that some people say, well, she doing OnlyFans. You know what? We can't be mad at females no more, because the jobs still want to pay what they was paying 30, 40, 50 years ago. But the cost of living, And the jobs are still paying what they was paying about 30, 40, 50 years ago, but the inflation keeps on rising. So we can't be mad at people that are just getting their side hustles on. Hey, I ain't mad at her. If she's making more money on OnlyFans than she was making working at Target, how can we be mad at her, right? Target's only paying her that much, but she got other skills that other employees at Target ain't got. Yeah, Adam, man, I don't know where to go with this. I have no judgment on this, to be honest with you. I think it's interesting how a lot of people are just clowning him on Twitter, but as they should in some ways, because, man, is this really like what you got to do for money? And I understand you want to make more money and you want to build that name and build your reputation. You're doing it in a way that I think a lot of people are taking notice of. But is this the way to go? I just feel sorry for some of the men that might think that this is cool. But it looks like a lot of men out here are checking you to you not knowing what's different. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, what y'all think about this, man? Let me know in the comments, because I feel like this is a topic that needs to be discussed for what's going on in America, what's going on with men, what's going on with dating. That's a whole nother conversation, but I think even the dating game, especially in this country or in this city or in major cities, I should say, is just trash. And yeah, obviously, if you want to have a lot of sex partners and you don't really care about the other parts like intimacy, conversation, communication, all that type of stuff, then just make a lot of money, man. And you'll probably have a lot of options of women, because right now that's where the generation is and that's where the mentality is. You even got women talking about, oh, you want my time? Then you got to have some money. Like women talking about they ain't dating no broke niggas. And I agree. You shouldn't do that. And if you a man, you should not be broke, especially in today's world. There's no excuses. But come on, yo. Come on. That's where we at right now? With y'all females? That's the way you thinking? That's how you judge a man? This is ridiculous. She's saying, oh, well, you know what? You get to have sex with a bunch of 100 different girls. Yeah, man. Nah, fuck this.